Hello everyone, please contact Professor Robert for a sample or a customized paper of the following or any other assignment. NURS 13137. Outward Bound Nursing Studies. Description. Assessment Tasks. 1 Online Quizzes. Assessment Title. Online Quiz 40%. Week 5 opens Monday. Task Description. Week 5 opens Friday, August 7, 2020, 0900 hours. Closes Friday, August 14, 2020, 1700. The first four weeks of this unit are dedicated to the history of primary healthcare, the health standards, and the primary healthcare workforce. This assessment relates to what you have learned in the first 4 weeks of this unit. It is a 60-question open book quiz. You will have 120 minutes, 2 hours, to complete the quiz. The first four weeks include the following modules. Week 1 Primary Healthcare. Week 2 World Health Organization, WHO, Declaration of Alma-Ata, Social Determinants of Health and the Health Workforce. Week 3 National Health Priority Areas, NHPA. Week 4 Australian Commission on Safety and Quality in Healthcare. If you are having problems completing this quiz, contact the unit coordinator before the due date. If you have any questions regarding this assessment item, please address your questions in the first instance to Moodle site discussion forum for Assessment 1. If your question is personal, then please contact your unit coordinator directly. Further information: the quiz contains 60 questions, each worth 1 mark. You have 120 minutes, 2 hours, to complete this quiz. This is an open book quiz and is an individual task. You have one attempt at this quiz. The questions are allocated randomly from a bank of questions. If you are not able to complete the quiz due to technical problems, please immediately email your unit coordinator. Please read each question carefully before selecting your answer. Where questions seem to have more than one right answer, you should choose the best answer. Number of quizzes. 1. Frequency of quizzes. Other. Assessment due date. Week 5. Return date to students. Online quiz results will be returned to students 3 weeks after the due date. Weighting, 40%. Assessment criteria. No assessment criteria for this quiz. The learning outcomes to be assessed are: on successful completion of this unit, you will be able to 1. Use effective communication skills and cultural intelligence to apply principles from the nursing process to aid the health of individuals and cultural groups. 2. Acquire, evaluate and utilize person-centered resources, human, material, technological and environmental, to aid the health education of individuals and cultural groups. 3. Appreciate the differences between Australians' multicultural society and those considered during any activity related to an outward-bound nursing experience. 4. Function within legal and ethical frameworks and scope of practice of a nursing student, in accordance with the Nursing and Midwifery Board of Australia, and MBA, registered nurse standards for practice during any activity related to an outward-bound nursing experience. The learning outcomes are linked to the Australian Nursing and Midwifery Accreditation Council, ANMAC, standards for registered nurses, and the Nursing and Midwifery Board of Australia, and MBA, registered nurse standards for practice. Referencing style. American Psychological Association 7th edition, APA 7th edition. American Psychological Association 6th edition, APA 6th edition. Submission. Online. Submission instructions. The online quiz is accessed via the NURS 13137 Moodle site. 2. Written assessment. Assessment title. Written assessment PowerPoint presentation, group and individual work. Task description. This is teamwork assignment. As a nursing student, you will frequently participate in teamwork. Teamwork aims to assist in the development of appropriate knowledge and skills to actively work within a team. Teamwork is integral to all clinical environments and outward-bound nursing experiences. Teamwork is effective when good communication, collaboration and commitment to achieve best outcomes occurs. Assessment 2 provides you the opportunity to develop and apply active teamwork skills. The assignment aims to assist you to understand and acknowledge the challenges that teamwork may generate, and to identify the necessary skills to manage the encountered challenges. For this assignment, you will need to work in teams of 4. If you have not formed a team by week 6, contact the unit coordinator who will allocate you into a team. Background. Your assessment relates to the rights of all individuals to access adequate health care. Lower availability of services is a recognized health risk factor, and a determinant of poor health. Audible and timely access to health services can prevent illness, and can cure, stop or slow the development of, or make more bearable, illnesses or chronic conditions. The task. As nursing students, you will provide primary healthcare assessments in a variety of settings. To understand the challenges of accessing healthcare, you are to work as a team of 4 to prepare a PowerPoint presentation with an audio component. Each of you will be responsible for individual components of the presentation. Student 1, you are responsible for 1. Discusses the population distribution in Australia including main ethnic groups, culture and religions. Identify an ethnic minority or disadvantaged group in this country that will have poor health outcomes. 2. Describe the healthcare system in Australia, e.g. private, public, mixed etc., including Australia's total expenditure on health per capita, and any differences in health expenditure between urban areas of Australia and regional and remote areas of Australia. Students who you are responsible for. 1. Discuss the main health issues experienced by children, women and men in your urban areas within Australia, explaining the causes of these conditions. 2. Describes these issues as experienced by children, women and men within regional and remote areas of Australia. Student 3, you are responsible for 1. Describe barriers to accessing healthcare within regional and remote areas of Australia. 2. Discuss how these barriers may influence health education delivery to individuals and cultural groups in regional and remote areas of Australia. Student 4, you are responsible for 1. Describe 2 programs or strategies to improve access to healthcare within regional and remote areas of Australia. 2. Discuss how these 2 programs or strategies could improve healthcare access in regional and remote areas of Australia. The total presentation must be a minimum of 12 minutes in duration and should not exceed 15 minutes. Each team member's audio presentation must be a minimum of 3 minutes duration. An easy guide for the team to achieve this would be to include 4 to 6 slides per student with an accompanying audio presentation. The RST slide of your PowerPoint presentation must contain the title of your presentation and each team member's name. A reference list must be included on the last slide per second of your PowerPoint presentation. Any photos, maps, graphs and/or written information used in the PowerPoint must be referenced, according to APA 6 or 7 style. At least 24/6 per student. Recent, credible and relevant sources are to be used for the presentation. References for photographs, diagrams do not count as part of the 24. Peer-reviewed literature or reliable government sites no older than 5 years may be used as references. You may also use credible sites such as WHO. Textbooks less than 10 years old may also be used. Individually, you are also required to submit a draft, written copy, of your section of the audio presentation. References are not required in the written audio draft. Complete the self and peer evaluation reflection. Assessment due date. Return date to students. Assessments will be returned to students 3 weeks after the due date. Thanks for watching.